Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Sam, and today is time for a new monthly TBR. I am once again filming this video about 2 or 3 weeks early even. It's only August 16th as I'm filming this, but the way that my schedule works, this is the only time that I have to film. I'm nowhere near finishing my August TBR, which is understandable. It's only the 16th. I can chill a bit. I have some time, even though I have 2 additional library books that I currently have out that aren't on my TBR that I need to read. But anyway, we're just going to hope for the best and pick out 6 new books to put on my TBR for September. If you haven't seen one of my monthly TBR videos before, I use the jar of prompts method. I personally was inspired by this method from Rachel Catherine. I'll have her linked down below, but I know that there's a ton of other creators who also use this method on a regular basis, or will just throw in this method as a fun twist every once in a while. I really like this method. I think that it is a lot of fun to have to assign a book to one of these prompts. I don't know 100% how many prompts I have in here. I think I have like well over 100. For September, I want to, every time I have a monthly TBR video, I always have these goals of what I want my TBR to look like each month, and it seems to be pretty similar from month to month in that I just really want to wrap up some series, continue some series, and read books that are on my TBR and have been on my TBR. I'm definitely starting to lean toward wanting to pick up some fall, like spooky books. I've been really in the mood for some 2000s, like nostalgia kind of reads. And yeah, let's just see what this month brings. So I'm going to pick 6 prompts as usual. I would love to pick more than 6 prompts, but where I am in my reading right now, 6 prompts and 6 books definitely works best for me. It gives me room to put some random books on hold at my library that I'm just interested to read, or pick up something that I'm interested to read. And especially the last few months, that hasn't really been happening. Well, I have books out and on hold at the library, but the last few months I have been trying to catch up on my previous month's TBR. So let's see. Let's just see. A rom-com. This is rom-com, right? This was maybe the easiest prompt that I have gotten. I picked this up a month ago when Indigo was having a sale. I personally didn't have the best luck with Ellie Hazelwood's other 2 books, but I love the aesthetic of her book covers, and they are a lot of fun. I love the woman in STEM genre that she kind of follows, and everyone's just been giving this book really good reviews, so I've wanted to pick it up since I got it. So I'm gonna pick this one. This is Love Theoretically by Ellie Hazelwood. Prompt number 2. A romance subplot. I think I put this series on for this prompt 2 months ago when I got it, but I'm going to pick the Grave Secrets, which is book 5 in the Temperance Brennan series by Kathy Reichs. I am very excited to continue the series. I did purchase the next book, which I will need to read. And then I have 2 more books in the series, but they are not next, so I'm gonna have to pick some more up. I definitely haven't liked the last couple books as much as I did the first 2, but I am still really enjoying the series. Bones is one of my absolute favorite television shows, and it's so fun and like creepy a little bit. So very excited to continue the series. This TBR is going really well so far. Reread favorite. Okay, this feels like cheating a little bit, but I'm going to put the first book in the Wicked series on here by Nancy Holder and Debbie Viggy. I read this a number of years ago, and it took my mom a long time to get into this book, but I really enjoyed it. And I do want to reread this one and read the next books in the series. This is a bind up of the first 2 books, and then I also have Wicked 2, which is a bind up of the last 2 books, which I never read. This came out in like the early 2000s, so I think this will scratch that itch and will also be like a nice introduction to like the spooky fall season. Like I said, this is a bind up of the first 2 books, so I think I'm just gonna put witch on here. Let's try not to overwhelm myself too much, though I will probably try and read both of them. Okay, prompt number 4. Title starts with W. Okay, I literally just put this on here. Can I cheat and put the next book on there? Let's see what I have on here. I'm going to pick Ward D by Frida McFadden. Apparently this is a psychological thriller. I've been wanting to read The Housemaid for a really long time. And honestly, I was going to start with that duology, but I'm just going to pick Ward D. Like, the more I get into this, the more like fall and spooky it is. Prompt number 5 is a book from Gilmore Girls. I'm gonna need to look up the books that are referenced. I guess we're gonna be reading a classic. How fitting though, like September is usually my time when I really want to rewatch Gilmore Girls. Just the fall vibes. I could just read Charlotte's Web. Oh my god, the Da Vinci Code is on here, and I'm supposed to read that for August. I really don't think I'll be able to finish that book in August. But like, it's so far in advance that I don't also want to put it on September. For this one, I'm going to pick The Hunchback of Notre Dame. I was actually going to put this on last month's TBR and didn't. This is definitely not one that I'm like thrilled to be putting on here right now. But it would be nice to read it and get it off my physical TBR. I purchased this when I visited Paris for my grade 12 trip. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. This is very long. We'll see. Okay, the last prompt absolutely not. I'm not reading a classic, and also that's not happening. I'm gonna veto that one because I already have a classic on here. I didn't put any rules for how many vetoes I get in a year or anything, but I can't. A title that starts with P. There's Powerless. Is that book 2? No, of course not. I'm going to pick Pucking Around by Emily Rath for this prompt. I read the prequel novella last month, I think. I really enjoyed it and have been trying to find time to get to that. So I'm going to pick that one. So this is my TBR stack for the month of September. I'm really excited with this stack. This one's the only one that I'm like not the most excited about, but I think this is a really good stack and I'm very excited that I'm going to get all of these off my physical TBR. So let's just go through. So first we have Love Theoretically by Allie Hazelwood for a rom-com. We have Grave Secrets by Kathy Reichs for a romance subplot. We have Witch from the Wicked series by Nancy Holder and Debbie Biggie. We have The Hunchback of Notre Dame for a book from the Gilmore Girls Reading Challenge. We have Ward D by Frida McFadden for a book that starts with W. And then we have Pucking Around by Emily Rath for a book that starts with P. So this does feel like a pretty thick TBR, but I think like some of these are definitely going to be easier reads than others, and I'm very excited. I think it'll be a great reading month. With that being said, that is everything for today. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Leave me a comment down below letting me know what books you picked out to read for September or what you're currently reading. I would love to chat with you. I hope you have a great week and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.